up, YouTube? It's your boy ATH the Great, man, back here with another video, a response video, man, that my boy Team DJ did on why people, well, sorry, my bad, I was reading something on my phone, but why people don't wear their overhyped kicks, but and also a response to another video he posted back on my Kobe stuff. But you know what? I done wore this shirt a couple vids. Give me just a second. I'm finna respond to one video. Hold on. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah. Check that out there, DJ. See that right there? Yeah. Still, right now, best player in the league. Yeah. After him, Melo. Okay. So, this right here is my response to, some of the things you said about my boy. Man, you can't be talking about my boy or my squad, man. Well, one of my NBA squads. I'm a Laker fan, and I'm a Knicks fan. So, go try to go in on Kobe or Melo, man. I have something to say about that. But, like I said, their skills on the court, man. That's what I've always been about when it comes to these basketball players, man. I don't care what they do in their personal life. I don't know them personally. So, whatever it is that they do in their personal life is their business. I go strictly by what's done on the court. So, But a point that you did make, yes, Kobe Bryant is the closest thing to Michael Jordan. Period. Okay. Now, moving on to why people don't wear their overhyped kicks. I think the reason why some people don't wear their kicks, well, I'm just gonna speak for me. I'm not gonna speak for everybody else because, that's I'm not gonna do that. Okay, for me, I wear most of my shoes. I did take a break from wearing a lot of them. Well, really, I took a break from wearing all of them. I pretty much would just rock some of my regular Nikes or Reeboks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I did take a break from, my Jordans for a while until pretty much I got back into not back, but got to the YouTube thing and, sitting talking with my boys and stuff like that. It kind of got me back into putting on some Jordans or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, over the weekend or something like that. But, for me, it's, for me, I would say like the True Blue 3. That's a shoe that, I don't want to say necessarily it was overhyped, but I haven't wore it because some of the shoes people, well now I guess I do kind of got to speak for everybody because some people probably feel the same way I do. But you probably don't wear them because, they have a meaning at heart to you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you couldn't get them maybe when they first released or, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot, or maybe something even back in the day when you was a kid. You know what I'm saying? The reason why you haven't wore them, or whatnot. I haven't worn my True Blue 3s, and they released 2009. Am I right? I could be wrong, y'all. 2009, 2010, something like that. Whenever the last time they released. And I haven't worn them. I have a, perfectly good outfit to wear them. I just haven't. And that's just because that is, my favorite 3. And I remember when they came out a time before that, I wasn't able to get them. So, that's just why I haven't worn them. And then, the whole outfit that I have to wear with them, whatnot, which is, I just haven't worn it. I think another one I have is the Wolf Grey 5. And really, it's plain and simple why I haven't worn those. It's just a certain type of shirt that I wanted to get with it that I haven't gotten yet. So, that's why I haven't worn, those shoes yet. But, those are my reasons why, if I do have shoes that are DS or haven't worn or whatnot, that's a reason why. That's really the only reason why. It's not trying to, keep them DS forever and stuff like that. No, eventually I will wear those threes. Eventually I will wear those fives. I spoke a little bit on this, in my last video about the guys who cop or who buy, two pair of the same shoe at the same release. Like, that really does. That's never made any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It really hasn't. And I know the saying that whatever y'all say about keeping one on ice and rock the other pair or whatever, like, I always thought that was cheating to me, because you get to register and buy, two pairs of the same shoe. You're cheating the guy that's behind you that may need that 12 because he wants to actually wear the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Not, wrap it up in Ziplocs or anything like that. He wants to actually wear the shoe. So I've always started trying to, get two or whatever the case is. I've always thought that was a way of cheating. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But, and then also, we can't take any of this stuff with us when, when we're dead and gone. So you're going to have a dead stock shoe, at the whatever age you are, that's never been worn, and whenever you dead and gone, whoever you decided to leave your collection to or whatever will either sell it or wear it. So, I'm sort of, I've always been on the same thing, that they are just shoes. You know what I'm saying? They are. And you buy shoes to wear them. That's what you buy shoes for. To wear them. Now, some of these, shoes that I do have that were overhyped or limited or whatnot, I try to stay away, from those type of shoes going out in public, because, yeah, you do get those people that come up to you like you're a celebrity and just gawk at your shoes. You know what I'm saying? I've had that happen years ago. You know what I'm saying? I know I told you guys about a particular story where, I was, in the mall. I was leaving the mall. I had on my Cement 3s, not the last ones that released. I think when they released years ago, probably 2003, something like that. And I had a guy, I was walking out of the mall, going to my car, and I had a guy straight, hit his brakes until you heard, skid marks. You know what I'm saying? And rolled his window down and asked me where I got them threes from. And like I said, the dude scared the life out of me because I thought he was going to try to rob me. You know what I'm saying? So, that was one of those things where I'm like, okay, you know what? I got to be careful where I wear, my shoes. You know what I'm saying? I've never rocked no shoes. Well, nowadays you can't wear tennis shoes to the club, but even, back in the day, when we used to go to the club, I never rocked no J's, to no club. That's just something I wasn't going to do. Going there and get your shoes all stepped on and messed up and everything like that, I just know. And besides, I knew if I did, then, you have the same problem. Dudes in a club, just all these women in here, you know what I'm saying, and they looking down at your shoes all night. Like, no. So, that's just one of the reasons why, I don't too much wear, like, a lot of, my things that are limited or whatnot, like, my Mellow 2s, my Cambrai 7s. There's a couple of other things that I have, up here that I can't, think right off the top of my head, that, they were limited when they were released. You know what I'm saying? And, I have them. A lot of times I don't. It got to be maybe an occasion or something like that. I'll pull them out, or I'm with my kids or something like that. Because then, when you're with your kids, nobody really messes with you. You know what I'm saying? Really, but you can't necessarily say with your girl, because I've had an incident like that before too. With the Shadow Gray 10s. And walking in the mall again, and there's this group of guys, and it's probably like at least about 4 or 5 of them, probably 5, and they just walking, just staring, watching me walk. Literally, they stopped and watched me walk. And, you know, the thing is, I turned around and I yelled. And I was like, what the fuck are y'all staring at? You know, mind you, I'm with, with my lady. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, of course, she grabbed me and, we go. But, they just, they turned, and walked the other way. They probably could have jumped me and took them shoes if they wanted to. But, I get upset when people gawk at, my shoes like that. I don't like that. Because I don't do that to anybody else, and I really don't like it if anybody does that to me. Because that's craziness, man. Again, they're just tennis shoes, man. That's it. You have the same opportunity to get them just like I do. But, I know it's various reasons why, you guys don't rock your kicks. And I'm not trying to bash you guys who don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even bashing you guys that buy 2 pair of shoes and all that stuff like that, man. You do, that's what you want to spend your money on and stuff like that. You do you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do anything like that. I know how to restore shoes, and I've always taken care of my shoes. So, pretty much, I don't want to say all my shoes, because no, all my shoes don't look like that. I'll be lying if I say something like that. But pretty much most of, on the Jordan side, because that's pretty much what I collect. But, my Jordans, like, man, most of them are clean. Because I've always, once I was done with them or wore them for that day or whatever, sometime during that week, I would clean them. You know what I'm saying? And put them up, or whatnot. I think maybe a few years ago, I just got into, Ziploc and all of them. You know what I'm saying? And that took, oh my God, that took me a couple of weeks to go through and do. You know what I'm saying? So, wow. But yeah, but yeah, I got some that, that are yellowed a little bit from the paper or from sitting or whatnot. But, for the most part, man, most of them, still look pretty good to me. So, yeah, that's my take on it, man. I just wanted to hit that respond video, on that, and also show my boy my LA jersey, man, because you guys don't know, like I said, I am a Laker fan. I am a Knicks fan. I know I live in San Antonio. No, I am not a Spurs fan at all. Tim Duncan fan, but, not a Spurs fan. So, it's your boy HH, the great man. Hope y'all guys have a good day, good rest of the week, man. Peace.
Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay.